Hello everyone and welcome back to the Fitness Hustle episode 8 already. I can't believe it. And I want to talk about the future you. So and I was listening to another podcast and I was listening to motivation because when I work out, right? When I work out, I don't always listen to music. I want to listen to something that's really good at get me going, right? Something that's going to push me harder. Sometimes music does that, but sometimes I put on a motivational podcast where it's just like people's phrases and words and whatever over and over again. And I was listening to this one and he was talking about his future self and I was thinking, we see all of those things on Facebook or Instagram where it's like, if you could tell your younger self something that you've learned, from 10 years, your younger self from 10 years ago, what would you tell them? And I started thinking, I don't want to necessarily think like that. What I want to do is think about what my future self would tell me now so that I don't have to sit there and go, gosh, I wish 10 years ago I would have ate more vegetables or I would have done this or I would have done that. And it really got me thinking about our futures, right? And where we're at, what we put in and how we look at our future, I guess. I have a lot of things going on, just like everybody else. I'm sure you guys do too, right? Where you have so much you want to accomplish in this lifetime, so much you want to accomplish in many aspects of your life, whether it be career, whether it be personal, with your kids, whatever it is, just maybe it's a bucket list. Do you really want to look back or look at, back 10 years and go, gosh, I started that bucket list, but I wish I would have actually put some effort into it. And it got me thinking, we get in what we put out of it. And we've heard that phrase over and over again, right? You get in what you put out, and what you put out in the universe, you get in or whatever. And it's so true. If you keep telling yourself, I can't do that, I'm never going to do that, never going to get there, or there's no way, or I tried, but oh well, I'm just going to give up. And you keep putting kind of that negativity out there, that's what you're going to get, and you're never going to get there. So when you get to 10 years from now, you're going to go, gosh, I wish that I wouldn't have given up so quickly, or I wish I wouldn't have been so negative, or I wish that I wouldn't have looked at things and just thought I couldn't do them because now I know I can do anything, or I want to be able to do anything. So we need to not necessarily worry about what we could tell our past, but we need to worry about what we can tell our future, right? We can make our future anything. We can't change the past, but we can make our future whatever we want it to be. Think about how awesome that is. We can literally change our life right now and go, I was headed down the wrong direction, but you know what? Boom. We're going to start to change. And that path and that change, right? It's going to be slow and it's going to be bumpy, but at least you're making that change so that your future self is going, thank God you made that change. Look at where we are. Look at all the stuff we did. And you're going to look back and you're going to go, look how proud I am, how much I've accomplished, and how good I feel. And now it's just keep going up, keep doing more, keep doing more. We need to remember, we're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But we need to remember that our mind is our greatest it gets in the way the most, but it's also our greatest asset. If we believe, if we truly believe, if we put our mind to it, if we believe in ourselves, if we believe in everything that we want to do, and we work really hard, you can have so much. And don't worry about people on the outside going, you're never going to accomplish that. Don't worry about what the internet tells you or what your friends tell you, or even what your family tells you. Because they may not be trying, they may not be working hard, they may be part of the problem that you're not going higher. It's all in your mind. You have the control. You determine every single step. Not your mom, not your dad, not your husband, not your wife, not your spouse, not whoever. It's you. You make every single decision, and you have to determine which way you're going to go. I promise you, your future can be so bright and have every single thing you want, but you need to believe in it. So next time you see one of those memes and it goes, what would you tell your younger self? Don't worry about the past. It's whatever. I mean, yeah, you've learned from it, but think about what you don't want to tell yourself now, 10 years from now. Think about it in a different way. Think about what you would say if you were still in the position you are. Well, I wish I would have done this. Stop then. Literally stop and listen to that future self going, go for it. Do it. Take the risk. Take the chance. Instead of waiting 10 years to think that we could have done it and maybe then something changes. Do it now. I encourage you that if you want to share with us, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on our Facebook page, wherever it is, I'd love for you to share some of those goals, some of those things that you can't wait to just do. You can't wait to get to, and that you believe and you know that you can do. That's the battle right there. That's the battle. Believing in yourself. And once you do that, you'll have anything. So share with me your journey. Share with me what your goals are. Share with me what you would tell your future self. Share with me all those things so that we can inspire others. And let's stop looking in that past we've learned, and let's head towards the future with an open mind, an honest mind, and that go-getter attitude that is just going to make sure that we can accomplish anything and everything that we want. This was a shorter one, so I thank you guys for joining me, but we will be back next week and we'll talk some more. Thanks, guys.